Hi, I'm Zane.
I'm Missy.
Good afternoon. Today we're going to teach you self-defense against attacks made by approaching persons or an approaching burglar or a house break-in, meaning you don't have any ammo or any guns, but you can use something to defend yourself with, following through with counterattacks and certain techniques. Ladies, this is for also those of you who love to walk around with big old Gucci Mane and Louis Vuitton purses and laptop purses and backpacks, holding it to the side. And this here could be anything, a knife, a hammer, any kind of object. And you don't have to wait to defend yourself. So let's just say I'm carrying a big old fancy purse, right? And this is still tough. It could be a laptop bag, it could be a mini duffel bag, or a big leather bag. So you should be comfortable with it, okay? Folks, which is important, your life or the materials. You got to be comfortable. Just like when you get into a fight, you cannot get upset and then try to get all tippy-toe around in certain fights because you're scared to get your shoes, your Jordans, or your boots messed up. You got to be comfortable, okay? Everybody's out there training to kick ass, and you're just being brought up or trained to look cute, okay? Now here's what's gonna happen. Missy has, let's say Missy is the perpetrator with an object, and I am unarmed, and I'm walking up the street. Let's just say she doesn't want the money, but she wants my life. I may be someone she's taking revenge on, or I owned some kind of bill to weed or dope or whatever, and that's not been paid or whatever, or someone that wants to kill somebody. Anyway, pay attention, ladies. For the grandmothers too and grandfathers, please pay attention. When you finish watching this video, pass it on, share it to the people, okay? Missy is going to throw a low attack. Okay, doesn't matter what force it is, I'm going to follow through by doing this. Okay, if I want to, I will bring my knee into the body. If it's a guy, I'll slam my knee into the nuts. But ladies, you get into too much girl fights. Don't be afraid to kick the female partner in her groin because it feels the same way. It's like getting kicked in the nuts the same way. Okay? You kick her in the pussy, it's still gonna hurt like a guy get kicked in the nuts, okay? Missy is going to throw a side attack. And here's what happened. I'm gonna take this arm, I'll hold it back, and I'm gonna let her force her weight into my knee. Okay? Right here, she's exposed to the elbow. I'm gonna slam her elbow to the head or to the neck. Okay? Missy is going to throw a middle range attack. It's the same thing as a low attack. In the middle here, still gonna catch it. I'm going to step, push down, and then slam my elbow to it. Or just do the backhammer fist and keep punching through. Or push, and just run away. Missy is going to throw a high attack. No, high.
Oh.
There. See that? And what's really exposed, or just push back. That's it. Okay? Now I'm going to swap with Missy. Now Missy's going to defend herself, and I'm just someone attacking out of jealousy. I could be an ex-boyfriend. I can be someone hired by one of her old female friends to take her out of jealousy and hatred. I could be anybody. Okay? I'm going to throw a low attack. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. One more time. Yes, good one. I'm going to throw a side attack. Okay. Once you stop it, you follow through, or it's your choice to run away. I'm going to throw a mid-range attack. Okay. I'm going to throw a high attack. And then Missy decides to throw a kick or a knee. And it's over, or pushes me back. And I lose balance. See, it could be sharp or anything, but it's really tough material. Once it goes through, penetrates through, it's still going to stop and slow a guy down, okay? Now, let's talk about while you're inside of a building or in a house. This doesn't always have to be a small thing. It can be like a long pipe or a bat or a sword or something, okay? Okay. Don't mind. You can stop anything using a chair, a metal folding chair, or a wooden chair. Okay, never use anything plastic because they can break and you can hurt yourself. And these dangerous weapons used for assault can break through plastic. Either way, you cut yourself or hurt yourself. So you might want to use strong, sturdy wood or a metal folding chair. Okay. Now, Missy is going to. So you defending yourself using this. It's very effective. Missy is going to throw an attack from the outside. Oh, like this. Yes. Or it doesn't matter. It could be here, here, here. And I have two ways of defending myself with the chair. And Missy's going to come at me aggressively. And here I catch with the four legs of the chair. If I choose to turn to the outside, I'm going to rush in like a linebacker and trap their arm. Okay? It's my decision to do what I want to do. Okay? I can take this arm, and most of you already know jujitsu. Come this way. Most of you already know jujitsu, the Kimura. If I chose to, you know how you do. Take it to the ground. But let's try this one more time. I want to make sure I'm right in front of the camera. Missy is going to throw a high attack. And I catch it with the chair. It doesn't matter how strong the person is. Okay. I'm going to turn it to the outside. Come in. Okay, once that happens, I'm going to rush in like a linebacker in pro football. And catch that arm. Okay, once you defend yourself against that, it's your choice to follow through what you want to do and make sure you get out of harm's way. Missy's going to throw another high attack again. But if I turn inward, I'm going to rush myself in and poke my perpetrator with the arm, with the legs of the chair and go in. If I push forward, wow, she's trapped. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm still going to finish it off. Okay. Now, I'm trading places with Missy. You know what to do, right? Other side, other side. Now, I'm going to, let's just say I broke into somebody's house and we're having a picnic or a barbecue or at a concert or something. And I see somebody I don't like, and one of her friends who backstabbed her paid me to take her out so they can feel better for themselves or anybody. I could be her ex or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Stalker, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to come at her. Missy's going to turn outward, and she's going to follow through like a linebacker. Doesn't matter what she can do, okay? I'm going to come again and see how it happens. Come here. You see how I trap and stop it between these legs? Okay. Missy is going to turn inward and rush towards me. And I'm screwed. Okay? Good job. Now, here's another thing. I would like to show you advanced moves, and I don't always have to. Some of you already know me and how I do stuff on Facebook, how I train myself and everything through martial arts experience and stuff. And I don't necessarily need to use a gun or a knife or anything. I can use a belt. And the same defense I can use with my scarf, okay? Missy has this, okay? Here's what happens. Stay right here. There. Missy is going to do a high attack with the object, okay? This is what I'm going to do. This is how I protect myself. Okay, I dive in, I go, okay, you never want to do this. That's too much time, okay. Okay, when I do that, I always catch the tricep, and I have this right here. I do not worry about the other hand reaching for me, as long as I'm very quick, explosive, fast, okay. Missy attacks me with a high attack. And here's what happens. I use the Kimura style or Kabana style from Jiu-Jitsu and lock. And I do this. Now Missy is going to lose her balance as I put my weight on it. You see that? And the knife is still here. If I choose to finish her off, okay?
Help me see.
Okay. Now, Missy is going to throw a side attack. And watch what happens. Okay? I will stab or slice or cut. Now, this is something I would love to do. Once this person stabbed himself here, and then boom, it's finished. Okay? Missy, now let's just say, I'm going to teach you how to get out of a hostage situation. Let's just say Missy's kidnapping me, holding me hostage. She's telling the police officers to drop their weapons. Hold on. She's telling the police officers to drop their weapons or I will die. Now, if you know how to defend yourself, ladies, I'm not worried about it. Okay? Always keep your back against the chest. Okay? Hands close to the arm. To this. Okay? Or right here somewhere. Your neck should be here. Hand back. You want to see everything of the movements. Okay? What happens, I'm not worried about anything. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to step. Okay? I'm going to, this doesn't have to be a gun, okay? This is just a knife, okay? Let's just say you're to stand up for the police officer and everything else. You're being dragged outside and telling everybody to drop their weapons, and I'm the victim here, okay? Watch what I would do. Okay? It doesn't have to be. It's worth the risk to take it, but as long as the knife doesn't cut me or anything, okay? And here's what I'm going to do. See how I got this here? Okay, one more time. If I want to, you see that? Yeah, one more time. I'm being kidnapped. Now what I need to do if the knife is right here, facing this way, but not here, and it doesn't matter if I'm being dragged or thrown into the van to be held for ransom, watch this. I'm going to step this way. Okay? This way. Okay? If the opposite way, if it's the opposite direction, I'm going to step this way. Okay? Let me show you what happens. Let's just say, help, I'm being kidnapped. No, I don't need the police. I can do this. Anyway, watch what happens. Okay? Step. Turn. Force the knife in aggressively. Force the knife. Poke the hell out of him. Poke your kidnapper. Poke your child molester. Poke your offender. Poke your rapist. Be aggressive, okay? Now, I'm a girl. It's a guy, okay? I'm going to show you one more time. Okay, it doesn't matter if he's being held tightly against the throat, but I'm going to do this. Okay? See how he lost balance? And that's the whole, he got the knife. I'm not worried about his other hand slip out. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you self-defense against being beheaded. I'm joking. We'll do that later on.
It's not funny, but...
Huh?
It's not funny.
I know it's not funny. Just gotta keep it short. Anyway. Now, let's just say, I like to use my belts. Missy is going to come at me with a high attack. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more time. You see that? Just in case we're not in front of the camera. I'm gonna step, turn, and then boom. And then boom, it's over for the person. If I want to, I'll end up doing the body throw. Okay? I'm not showing you, I'm not showing, teaching you, but I'm showing you an idea how I protect myself without using dangerous objects and if you fail. Okay? Now, Missy is going to throw a side attack. Okay? And here's what happens. See that? One more time. Side attack. And then here's what happened. Okay, it's the belt. Same thing with the scarf. Some of you that live in Charlotte see me walking around with the scarf and hanging in the back of my pocket. And I always keep knife. I keep a pair of knives here too sometimes. But Missy throws a side attack. If I decide to throw my weight down, okay, Missy throws a high attack. You see that? You see how I got it tangled up? But when you do that, keep your head towards the shoulder so that your perpetrator won't try to find a way to distract you, throw you off balance, okay? I'm going to show you this one more time. Missy throws another high attack. You come towards me, and I'm using her force against herself. You never know, because the perpetrator can end up cutting herself with that knife. Okay? And another thing, if I choose to, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Okay? See how I got it? Let's start over. Bad girl. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm Zen.
I'm Missy.
Have a nice day. Toodoo!